Okay guys, so today I think I'm just going to do a random update video because I couldn't figure out something off the top of my head I wanted to do today, and my day was kind of thrown off. I got a late start today and my parents actually stayed home from work, so I didn't have the house all to myself, and it's a fricka hot today that I didn't want to do my makeup, so I didn't. Besides, I'm running low on makeup, so I need to buy some more and girly things and stuff. Oh, and one of my cats is saying hello. This is our newest addition. This is Toby Toberone. Say hello, Toby. He hasn't completely accepted his new family unit. He's working on it. He's like 4-ish months old, and he hasn't completely figured out how all the other cats interact with their humans here in the house, so he hasn't adjusted. He has a very different personality than the other cats because we didn't get to raise him. So yeah, family stuff. Oh, and it is so hot, I think I'm getting a headache, and it's been so hot I'm eating like a fat boy eats cake. Because for some strange reason, when it gets hot, I want to eat a ton, which means I'm probably burning a lot of calories just being out in the hot sun, and I'm not ingesting enough fluid and stuff, so my body's trying to compensate, or some really smart scientific-ish like that my brain comes up with. So let's do some things I learned this last week. I am becoming ridiculously popular as a brand ambassador, and it's forcing me to have to decide between jobs instead of just taking jobs. When I first started doing brand ambassadoring about 3 years ago, I just took whatever came along and called it good, because I was new and nobody knew how hard I worked or how creative or useful and non-complaining of a brand ambassador I am. So I just took whatever came, and now I get a significant enough of an amount of brand ambassador gig offers that I'm now having to pick and choose, like I'm some fancy somebody or something in the brand ambassador world, which on one hand I love being able to say, and on the other hand I feel really bad about saying, because I feel like when I say this I'm being stuck up or conceited when I tell my friends this, but it's real, and it's really where my life is right now, which I guess is cool. In 3 years, I finally found a type of job I don't want to quit. Necessarily, I'd probably do this the rest of my life, provided nothing more closely linked to stronger passions of mine came up that was better. I would honestly do this till I'm an old gray woman. Talking to people about the latest gizmos and gadgets for some company that probably doesn't exist yet, hoping my dentures don't slip. I love doing brand ambassadoring, but I also love doing YouTube. I'm just still learning and growing as a YouTuber. But yeah, so I learned I'm in demand. I also learned came to realize that I can be one grouchy, ishy, bishy, witch with a B at the beginning type chick first thing in the morning when I'm on my period, especially if the first person talking to me happens to be my mother. And I feel really bad about the fact that I can be so abrupt and rude to her. But somehow, without trying at all, she pushes all the buttons. All the buttons get pushed simultaneously with a single word almost coming out of her mouth. I can feel so many feels that aren't the happy feels, that aren't the positive, loving, nurturing, daughterly feels, but the I wish horrible things upon you and why are you talking to me kind of feels. And that's bad, and I really need to grow past that. What else? I'm planning currently in the works to try and go as an individual attendee to SocialCon in Chicago. Why? Because a couple days ago I heard that my girl Superwoman is going, and I was already thinking about going to Canada in October to go to T.Bangara festival that she does every year, which is still kind of tempting just for the cultural factor, forgetting, not like she's not a factor, she's obviously a factor, but whether she was or wasn't there, it still sounds like a ridiculously cool event. And I really haven't had many chances to enjoy Indian culture or things related to Indian stuff. I don't know how to word that without sounding ignorant in some manner. So I'm going to leave it at that. I just haven't got to enjoy any avenue vaguely linked to Indian culture, except for when, like, a cousin actually married a girl that was Indian. So there we go. That was like my one shot at it. And occasionally eating curry and then having my body try to kill itself processing curry. Why does it hate me? I love it so. Yeah. I can be grouchy on my period, I've decided, but generally it's just geared towards my mother, which is terrible. I'm a good brand ambassador, and people realize it now. Traveling. It's really hot, and I need to drink more, and possibly work out more to counter all my eating. So this is me talking. Also, thinking about possibly starting a new kind of segment, because I really want to learn to cook more. And for some strange reason, I've always been obsessed with crock pots. I don't know why crock pots are interesting to me. I don't know. I'll talk to you guys later. On the flip side, bye.